What's up? My name is Melissa. If you're new here, I am sharing my journey from morbidly obese to stepping on the bodybuilding stage. So this video is a little bit different from what I've released so far. I kind of wanted to walk you guys through what's in my gym bag and show you some of the equipment that I swear by, that I use pretty regularly. So without further ado, first few things I'm going to show you are not things that I carry around all the time, but I have them in here right now just in case. So sometimes I'll carry around my competition heels, just practice walking in them. Even if I'm fully dressed in like gym clothes, I might throw these on and do some posing practice. So these are gonna be in my bag more often than the next item, but they're not a regular occurrence. Then I have my posing suit. I don't know for sure if it's gonna be a posing suit or an actual competition suit yet. The main intention when I bought it was for posing, but I ended up decking it out too. So I got this little bag from Amazon, or not Amazon, from Target in the dollar section. It is perfect to keep my suit in, keeps the gyms protected, and it keeps it from smelling like gym bag. So these are the bottoms. I did an ombre on these, and then this is a figure cut, so it's got the crisscross attachments in the back, and then that's the back. It's not the most perfect job ever, but if it still seems to fit, bikini glue can help me out, and my mom can help me kind of hem the groin of the bottoms, and I might actually end up using this for competition. All right, this is the top. Again, simple ombre from the inside out. And I've got gems across the straps. Next thing in here is probably, to me, the most important thing in my gym bag, and that is next to headphones. That is my logbook. So this is where I keep track of all of my workouts, keep track of my load, my progression. So I also always keep a pen of some sort in here. I used to keep extras. In the front, I have my workout split for the first 6 to 8 weeks. I am about 2 or 3 weeks into my split right now, so I made it myself. But what I like about this is from Amazon. It's just called Fitness Logbook. I'll try to link it below. I'll try to link most of the stuff below if I can. But it has a spot up here for your date. And then the exercise name, sorry, my handwriting is atrocious. And then it's got a spot for the day of the week, then the start and end time of your workout if you really want to document that. I don't. And then Liv Roth got me into this, but I was kind of doing this before anyway, but got a book in here to read during cardio because it makes things go by a lot faster. So right now I'm reading Boundaries. I mostly only read this when I'm doing cardio right now. All right, next we got my water bottle. It's just a Summit water bottle from Target, and it's all decked out in my Better Bodies and Gasp. All right, next, I don't know how to pronounce this, so you can laugh at me if you want. Yoenpine HCI. So the reason I keep this in my bag is because I don't do fasted cardio first thing in the morning because I train and do everything all at the same time. Early in the mornings, I do work a full-time job as a teacher during most of the school year. So by the time school's out, I'm exhausted. I've been walking around all day. I've been dealing with like 30 plus children at a time. I don't have energy to train after school. And I used to do cardio after work, but I don't have a chance to do it fasted is what I'm trying to say. So I usually do cardio after training, so it's as fast as I can get. And I don't want to take this before training, so I just take it with me and I'll pop one right before I start my cardio. And then I got these during lockdown when I had my own home equipment stuff, but they're collars. I don't know who else. I can't be the only one that hates the freaking springy boys. The little clampy ones with the springs, and you have to like cram them on the freaking bar. I swear to you, I took one of those and I chucked that thing across the freaking gym. I hate them so much. So I bring these, love these. Just pop the top, slide it on, pop it back over, click it in place. Much easier on my wrists and my hands. Time savers. Backup pair of wireless headphones. My AirPods are little turds, and my left AirPod doesn't want to charge all the time. I've tried cleaning the case, I've tried everything. For some reason, it just doesn't want to charge half the time. So these are great backups. Next, I have my lifting belt. Is it chic? I don't know. However you pronounce it. Love it. My favorite belt so far. I had like a cloth Nike one before this. But what I like about this one is that it contours better to my body. So the sides are tapered in a little more. Since I'm super short, my ribs and my hip bones almost touch. So it's nice to have a little bit of a taper here. And then it's wider in the front and the back for better back support. Even wider in the back. That is Olivia Gravengard's signature. Shout out. I have some Better Bodies booty bands. These are actually $3.99 right now, so I will link that and the code down below. But they are free. You just got to pay for shipping. So that's how I got mine. And these are actually the best booty bands I've bought. So I got some off of Amazon a long time ago, and they're somewhere in my closet back here, but they're horrible. Like every single one of them is like extra heavy. So this one actually feels more like what they're labeled. I also carry traditional rubber ones. Just as backup, but I don't really care for these as much. So if I have friends working out with me and they need one, I don't like handing cloth stuff out for people to borrow because sweat. So I'll usually hand these out. I can just wash them. I know, I'm weird. It just grosses me out. I don't want other people sweat on my stuff. My wuss pad. I don't use it for squatting or anything like that. I actually just use it for hip thrusts. I don't like the yoga blocks that some people use or using yoga mats because they push on my stomach too much and I've almost thrown up several times. So I prefer this one. Sometimes I will add a yoga mat if I need some extra cushion because it is not the thickest in the world, but it works. But yeah, I guess we'll just feed right into the next pair. So I actually got this one off of Amazon. Sorry, Better Bodies. Love y'all, but I couldn't afford another $25 set. So I got these for like $13 on Amazon Prime Day. These are Gym Reaper wrist wraps, and I now keep things in bags religiously so that I don't lose them. But what I like about these is I use these on push day. I have, I don't know if you guys can be able to see it, a ganglion cyst right here, and it hurts really bad sometimes. And I get them on my left wrist too, but this one ruptured. And yeah, sometimes it hurts so bad I can't row, I can't do anything. So that's why I use so many grips. But what I like about this, it goes around your thumb here. You wrap them around like this. And just gonna help stabilize your wrist. Right. Next are my ankle straps. I have two. I keep two on me because I don't like having to unwrap them and then redo the next ankle. So we just unhook from one ankle to the other. Huge lifesaver on leg day for cable kickbacks, diagonal kicks, whatever. I also recently started using these for cable shoulder work. So just kind of throw my hand in here. Let's say this is the cable. If I want to do rear flies, instead of having to actually grip a handle and pull it, I just stick my hand in like this and just use the butt of my hand to pull it out. So, all right, these are my favorite. I've had these since 2018 when I first trained with a coach. And these are Cobra grips. Again, trying to keep everything in bags. They're really grody. I need to wash them. But love these. Some people live by wrist wraps or wrist straps. I do have straps, but for me they're just a pain in the butt. You have to wrap them around and you get one hand on the bar, then you have to do the other one with just one hand. So just throw these babies on. Hand faces the Cobra. Wrap them around. Again, this is the one thing that helps with my ganglion cyst. And then you take this guy, let's say my hand is the bar, and it wraps around the bar like that. It can be a little bit of a pain, but it's not nearly as bad as trying to use a wrist strap. These don't really get used much. These are my elbow wraps. My chest is my weak point right now. Shoulders is second up, weakest. So I can't go as heavy yet. I think my max is like 100 pounds on the incline chest press machine. I don't even bench press often. But when the day comes where I start going heavy enough that my elbows start to take the hit, then we have these ready to go. Got these for Christmas, and we'll just keep them in our bag until we need them. I actually used them as makeshift knee wraps once. So, speaking of knee wraps, these are my newest addition. They are Mava knee wraps from Amazon. Again, I'll try to link all this stuff below. Most of my stuff's from Amazon or Better Bodies. But I was using like compression sleeves from Mava. They got too big, so they don't really give me enough compression anymore, so we retired those. They were also like bright pink. Went with black knee wraps. Love these. They will work with me as I lean down. They just are more versatile. The sizing isn't a big deal. The only annoying part is having to wrap them around and then unwrap them and then re-roll them back up. But it's not a big deal. Knee safety is important. With me coming from being super overweight, my knees are not the best. They do pop and click when I squat. Body weight, as it is, if I've been down to pick something up, they make concerning sounds. So we got to keep my knees protected, which leads me on to the next thing. I have in the side pouch, I don't yank the microphone down, I keep resistance loops, like the big ones, not the booty ones. These guys. I got these actually to do like assisted pull-ups at home when we're on lockdown. I have pretty much every level that you can think of. The big green one, the extreme one, the heavy one. I combine these two on the hack squat. So speaking of knee health, I like to reverse band my hack squats so that it takes a lot of the tension off the very bottom of the movement, because I was getting quite a bit of knee pain. Move on. I can't right now, I can't. All right, then we have a medium, a light, and a super light. So these I would use for accessory work, like internal and external rotations. The others I would use on like the hack squats, a little bit easier to get them to move. And then I have my waist trainer. This is a Squeeze Me Skinny and it's a large, and I'm already on the last hook. So when I upgrade, I'll actually be going with Paragon waist taper. Don't get me wrong, these are great. I'm just tired of the hooks. I'm real tired of the hooks, guys. So I'd rather have like the Velcro, and they Velcro 2 ways, I think. So I'm gonna give those a shot, and I think this time I'm gonna get a small, and we're gonna muscle our way into it, I guess. And then last but not least, I have a massage ball thing. Sometimes I get cramps. Just roll that puppy. There you go. Lacrosse ball works too, but I think that's it. What's funny about this though is that sometimes it gets upside down in my gym bag. See if it'll do it. And then when you open the straw, it'll go across the gym and like soak the floor. So if you see puddles at my gym and you go to my gym, my bad. All right, that is everything in my gym bag. So wish me luck as I carry this up and down 3 flights of stairs and throughout the gym every single day, because I am a freaking pack rat.